I gotta turn the PA back up, man, and all and this and that. So yeah, man. Going with some game audio. Turn that shit back up right now. I'll put you on something, alright, nigga. So done looking there.
Go get him, man.
Yeah. Let's see some. Okay. Okay, we ready. We ready. Ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Hey man, I hate that I'm starting off like this, but you know, it is what it is, man. Hopefully we get our first W. Come on, give me a damn ball. Okay, man.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance
Or
Bridge in
5.
Oklahoma City.
Look at that.
That's our
That ain't all my
tonight.
fault. Them niggas are stars.
Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference
But
battle here at the
I'm
Chesapeake
gonna watch
Energy Arena.
and wait till I get in the
Kevin
game.
O'Leary along with analyst Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is a fearsome competitor, but he says you never know how long you'll be able to run like this or jump like this. So I go for it every time. It may look angry, but it's the only way I know. Yes, you look angry. Kevin?
Yeah, he's special, DA. Absolute. Thanks. We have a long season still ahead of us. Smitty, as a veteran, how much did you look to pace yourself as the season was going on, but in particular the early part of the season?
Great question, Kevin. I think you look at it as a veteran, you got to assess the situation. If you got to come out there and I guess push your pace as a veteran because you want a team to get off to a good start, hopefully the younger guys can continue that pace, or you have a team that is going well and they know you need them at the end. It's a tough call for some veterans, and that's why you see the veterans hanging around. They can do both.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And simply put, they couldn't score. Never got completely in sync in that one.
Well, that's putting it mildly. They were in total disarray. I have no idea where their heads were that night.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. Now here's Beverly, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook. Here's Noel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Rebound by Harold.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
Here's Harris, and Grant sends it back. George against Gallinari. They get it again. Noel, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here is Harris. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. Harris missing again. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
Harold with it. Now guarded by Noel. George against Gallinari. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
Gallinari hits them both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
George passes to Noel. Comes up empty down low.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video, because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Shot clock at 5, shoots over Grant. Harris's shot is off.
Yeah, they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
And George, here we go.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Gortat's checked in for Los Angeles. And George drops them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need the basket.
They get a hand on it. Gallinari kicks to Harris. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
So that's in here
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball.
I figured, like,
he
fuck
just
it.
has to make sure he's taking
Might
good
as well
shots.
try to do some production. So I'm finna chop up this video.
Williams inside.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
And me trying to play my part. So
George against Gallinari.
yeah, man, we're gonna do that real quick.
And he connects with the jumper.
In the mid-range jumper,
While I
really
wait to
right
get
in
subbed
George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing
Oh, we
at the
coming in
rim,
now,
he's
okay.
knocking that one down.
Oh, I'm gonna try to help them maintain the lead.
Now here is Harris.
So I'm just gonna play some good team basketball.
He feeds it to Gortat. From 10 feet out.
Yeah, next
up
break.
to there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake.
I'll be edging.
To absolute perfection.
Oklahoma City leading by 3.
My part game, I just tried to
Westbrook
play.
kicks to Robertson.
Okay.
And there's the call.
Alright,
It's going to be
alright.
an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis
Maybe
for
my
the
first,
officials.
even though I lost.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult
least
for
I
the
had some up
screener
there.
to stay 100% motionless.
Channel.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Patterson comes
Okay,
in
man.
for Jeremy Grant. And the great one subbed in for Robertson.
Try to
And
play
the
this
switch here
motherfucker
also
just
for the
like
Clippers.
it's supposed to be played.
Stats checked in. Now here's Gortat. He had a 15-point outing in their last
Fuck.
game against Washington.
And if you look
Yeah,
at his
look.
free throw numbers, you can see
How we
what
just played
kind of
them niggas?
pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Here's the great one, following the score by Lou Williams. Back to Westbrook.
Can move the ball around. Help them
To the
maintain the
middle.
lead.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
If I get open, I get open. Not.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's
Get
going to be
outta
out of bounds. The Clippers will retain
Good ass,
possession.
nigga. He was 6 man of the year last year.
Sabrina's
Williams
checked
was
in for
balling though.
Oklahoma City.
Well,
Dennis
drop
Schroeder
50
comes
in
in for Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in for Lou Williams.
So with this deal I got with them, it's a 1-year deal.
Poked away and stolen by Patterson.
20,000 VC per game.
Here's Abrinas, guarded by Bradley. And stolen by Scott.
That's gonna try to approach it differently. I really don't know this offense
Everly
like
with
that.
the ball.
I'm used to the
He's
3-2.
gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board
Oh.
yet.
Yep.
Clippers moving the ball around.
How we gonna rock and roll it?
Bradley against Patterson. Lock at 6. Outside Bradley. Nice form on the 24.
Wow. And this shit is
Bradley's
on
got
Hall of
his
Fame too.
first points
So.
in this one.
You see the confidence as Bradley
So I
matures.
understand what
he
the
needs
flip is
less
about.
space to get off his shot.
Noel passes to the great one.
Just gonna move the ball around.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Back to Schroeder. Here's the great one. Gallinari covering. No good from the great one.
And they've come out with that take
try to
no
follow the
prisoners
offense.
approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Beverly finds Gallinari.
Until I get better. Oh, 8 seconds, ref.
That one goes.
Oh.
Counted.
That was nice.
And the Clippers lead by 3.
You hit the ball long as fuck, though.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship
Ugly
with the
ass boy.
Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in LA for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in
yeah.
making the Clippers a destination franchise.
Yeah. You got out there for a long time, though. Personally, I think he should be up. You know, he tried. That was the best group he had. I don't think he's gonna get better than that. If they get somebody like Zion Williamson or some shit like that. But I think Dark Horse has grand. And you should go ahead and move on, man.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Too wrapped up in that
Bogdanovich is
bullshit,
checked in.
I'm on the bench already?
And now it's a look at the 2K
I'll do some
leaderboard.
damn
The
video
list of the
then.
NBA's
Audio,
best fast break teams from a
whatever.
season ago. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean,
I'm
this
downloading
is
the
such
clip
a
right now,
tough team to
motherfucker.
deal with. You see the numbers; they
Motherfucker.
would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they wildin', cuz. They wild. Oh, okay, I'm still on the floor.
Here's Schroeder.
Fuck, you
Hoping
got
to
me
put
like
that
I'm on the bench
miserable
there, fuck,
performance
man.
against Phoenix behind him tonight. Pass to the great one. Here's Abrinas, guarded by Bradley. Schroeder against Beverly. Will it go? It's deflected.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverly is a
Y'all see that
great
post
shot blocker.
I'm trying to
And already they've staked out a
go off
noticeable
screens and picks and
advantage
shit like that to
in
get the
terms
ball.
of aggression and control.
instead of me ISOing because I can't do nothing real right now because I'm not up to par. But anything to help the team win.
Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by the great one. Under trailing by 3.
Come on. There we go, cuz. Yeah, baby. It's always 2 ways to get a catch.
Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Somebody get back, man to
And here's
man.
Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
back
They
door.
defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous.
Anytime I come on
Shot
cam, y'all know the
really
broadcast when we got it.
for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance,
Fuck.
they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Now, here is Gallinari. After the miss from the great one. Beverly
They beat the
looking
hell out of
around.
us last game.
Back to Gallinari.
I didn't even know Patrick Beverly was from Chicago.
Dishes it to Beverly. The rebound by Patterson. Oklahoma City shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Schroeder. And it's Abrinas in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
See that? I'm cutting and all that shit.
Beverly against Schroeder
Fuck.
to the inside. Scott kicks to Marjanovic. The 15-footer. That's the end of the first quarter.
Okay.
Not much scoring.
That's a better output than
Los Angeles on
the
top
performances
by
y'all
4.
been seeing.
And we'll be back in just
But
a
you
moment.
know, I'm all
with the
throwaway
start of the
games,
second
though.
quarter.
Whenever I come on broadcast, that means I done figure my scheme out. So y'all know it's trill when I come on like that, man. So y'all know how to keep it 100 with your boy. Okay?
Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine.
Yeah, that
so.
ain't no joke.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy.
Okay, so far so good.
George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome
I
it.
should have came over and helped out.
And this has been a fairly close game for the
Pace,
first
I
quarter.
have
We'll see what
really haven't
happens here
figured
in the
pace out,
second.
but I'm just gonna
And let's quickly
move
break down
around.
the game we've seen so
See
far
that?
from the
See that?
Clippers,
I get to a
guys. What are your
spot.
thoughts?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just
I'm a
the
shot
opposite.
creator, but I'm a
Here are
slasher.
the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Marjanovic. Scott is out there with Montrezl
Fuck.
Harrell. Then there's Bradley, and it's
Okay.
Beverly in at the 1. Let's go
Now, that may
down
be
the
taking me out of the
sideline
game. I know I'm
with
probably
David
gonna sit around.
Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the
Oh, still on
reset
court.
button, and
Okay.
you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers.
You got
Now,
faith
he
in
seemed
Clippers.
reluctant to
Okay.
lead a rebuild with the Celtics,
All right.
but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even
Tobias
though the
Harris
Clippers
ate me up
relieved
last
him of his
game.
title of president
Every
of
time I play
basketball
his ass.
operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if
My
nothing
boy.
else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty
Fuck,
dark
man.
hours.
This nigga
Thank
be
you.
hitting everything.
When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities
Hey.
indicate a high
So now I know where my
probability
spot
you
at.
think of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say,
Huh.
locked in through adversity.
See the approach I'm taking?
Most of us are pretty good,
Right.
when there's no adversity. But the players that take it to another level, when you have things
I
that are
can't do
going
nothing
right,
nice on right now.
they can stay mentally
That's out of the
locked
question.
in through times. when
This
it's
probably
not
gonna sit me
going
down.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a
The
tenacious
graphics incredible. I know it's
He's
nice on
hard-nosed.
4K. This is
He's
1080.
fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Gentlemen, 2 shots.
So we upgraded from 720 to 1080. Shout out to Miss Windy City. The home girl. I know I'm probably coming out.
No good on that one. And Patrick Beverly last season, excited for a big
Well, I held
role
the
at
league.
Clippers.
I held him,
Knee
you know.
surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes
I'm
to
gonna get
earn
on
a
the board.
significant raise from
Yeah.
a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
And the Thunder making a switch here. George is checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Let the professionals. Come on, cuz. Come on, Felton, pass the ball, nigga.
Anyone. I admire his confidence.
Come on, PG.
George. And
There you
off
go,
the
cuz.
glass, that one's
You making
good.
90 million.
George has got 6 points.
This
Your
is why you
damn
like
job.
to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Felton against Beverly. The pass to Harris. Over George. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're
Okay,
getting
man.
some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Nice flow in the action. Tough action.
Grant
Some
against
action.
No good from Grant.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now here's Bradley. Left side Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent
There we
back
go,
by
cuz.
George.
Push it, push it. Come on, get that W.
Here's Diallo. He's
There you
now
go, little
1 for
nigga.
2 with that bucket.
Diablo.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Got our first W.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. And here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Back to George. It's good from long range. George has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And then for the Clippers, where Todd has come in for Marjanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. And the Clippers lead by 2.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. Back to Westbrook. It's a nice finishing by Oklahoma City here. 5 on the clock. Here's George. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
There you go,
It
Pimpin.
is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Damn right, rising.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
You know what's good, cuz.
A shot off that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Gave his ass all that money.
Has been very close in a lot of areas. But rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Westbrook. That doesn't go in.
On the real, man. Brothers be getting tired, man. Dude.
Outside Brent. In the corner, it's Harris.
Motherfuckers cold-heartedly. They're getting tired.
Jacks up a three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 7 points.
Inconsistent from range. When he first entered the league, Tobias has turned that completely around.
Harrell against Grant. Over Harrell. No good from Grant.
Come on.
Clippers leading by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Bradley. The baseline J. Here's Gortat. Pass to Harrell. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harrell. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect.
I'll probably get in the game
In the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points
for the halftime.
Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Here's Westbrook, following the score by Avery Bradley. In the corner, George with it. And again, unable to change momentum here. Harris finds Bradley.
Yeah, I ain't getting on the court no time. So, what's up, cuz? What's going on? Ken Banks, the rapper. What's going on, man? Make sure you follow me on here, pimpin'. Waiting to get subbed in, man. I'm editing a my part video.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Now here's Patterson.
My first, well, not first, but
knocks down the 3 ball.
I'll tell you,
I'm saying it's my first official
Maybe that'll help wake up
My Part episode for YouTube.
Williams passes to Gortat.
You did.
Harris
And about.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll probably drop the shit tomorrow.
A little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Yeah, in the morning time.
Westbrook against Williams. The shot's good from Westbrook. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Clippers. Outside Williams.
Let's try to chop it up, man, before I get back in the game. What's good with you, though, pimpin'?
Hits it from 3-point
You're an Xbox streamer.
Williams has got 5 points.
Let me know what's cracking with you.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
On the wing, George. Gallinari covering. And George kicks to Patterson.
Let me know what's cracking,
And
man.
he can't answer back. The 3-pointer
Yo,
off
Xbox, man, you can
Clippers leading by 11. Shot
come
from
down
16.
here on the court, man, and get it in.
Falls over the rim and in.
Ken Banks.
6 points for Avery
I
Bradley.
like pimping
They
Ken.
settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Westbrook against Williams. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I know I ain't gonna get back in the game until halftime's over.
Checks in for Patterson. Alex Abrinas comes in for Jeremy
That's what's up, cuz. Hey, what you on Xbox or PlayStation?
For the Clippers. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams against Schroeder. Here is Williams, down to 5 on the shot
I'm
clock.
gonna upload this little vlog and shit, man, real quick.
Shoots over Schroeder. No good on that one.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
Well, y'all gonna see some game action from me in a second. Just trying to chop this video up. It should be going down in a minute. You dig? What you on, man? You on the PlayStation or Xbox?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Hey, I normally weigh mine out, man, because I'm trying to get my 1,000 VC.
And they haven't needed a lot
I make
of
1,000 VC per game.
Tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love
gotta
watching
keep it
is
100.
they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. The 4 and the 5 are Grant and Noel. And it's George in at the 3. That's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, anybody watching, can y'all dig that?
The defense has tried to make adjustments, but Tobias is smart. He's adjusting back.
Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Williams looking over the floor. Knocks it loose. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the dunk by Robertson.
Man, the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Beverly finds Harrell. Westbrook against
That
Beverly.
should be coming in shortly. Damn, we getting whooped now, man. Come on now.
Gallinari
Tripping,
on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Westbrook against Williams.
Okay, man, I'm chopping this video up really
Now
good.
Westbrook. And Robertson has it in the corner.
Y'all some gameplay.
Over Beverly.
Yeah.
Robertson can't hit. Clippers leading by 11. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction now.
Man, we're about to be 0-6.
Said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard
it is
to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Okay, I'm about to get subbed in, so I got to stop my video editing. Okay. All right.
Real good from Gallinari. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played.
Okay,
6'8",
man.
highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
My scheme right now is just flowing through the offense,
Jason Tatum does a
passing the ball,
job. Ben Simmons,
trying to get open.
Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward, Those are the guys that are 6'8".
Hey, I'll take it.
6'7", can do a lot of
I'll
different
take
things
that.
at that position. One of the
You know what I'm
best
saying? I'm
also
gonna
at that
take that.
position, Andre Iguodala, to be able to switch out on offense and
Andre
also play
Iguodala raw
different
as hell.
positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list.
fucking
And
sleep on
clearly,
him,
Billy
Jack.
Donovan wants to talk it over.
For real.
You look at Tobias Harris, he has really
Andre
been playing well.
Iguodala ain't no joke,
Yeah,
boy.
because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
They need to recognize his pimping.
Check of the stats for Williams. Last year, getting it done. 11th in free throw percentage. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier.
Okay, man, the episode is looking pretty good.
Give him credit for knocking down free throws.
Now I know the
at such a
flip push.
torrid pace.
I know that one.
He was operating in a steady groove all last season. Here's the great one.
I gotta open. I'm gonna try to exploit.
Misses the three. Clippers leading by 13.
The only way I'm gonna do it if I gotta
Inside,
open, not pass the
here's
ball.
Beverly, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Come on, PG, baby.
That shot missing.
Them niggas superstars, man. They gotta make that damn shit.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5.
There you go.
But he recovers it. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by the great one.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Westbrook passes to the great one. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. He's looking for Noel.
Come on, Noel.
The shot missing.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all
Hall
about
of Fame, they ain't gonna
timing.
miss
Just
that damn shot.
unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
Yeah, Damon Lillard dropped 40. LeBron dropped
They need
50.
a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The great one passes to Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That kind of power
Let me
move
look
has
good,
become
player.
a trademark of his.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles.
I'll take that. Ain't
Just 4
timeouts, all
points,
that.
that's all they've
'Cause I'm
given up here in
editing
the second half.
a video.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You dig. Go ahead, girls. Do y'all thing. Woo-hoo.
And the Thunder with some changes. Diallo, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Felton in for Russell
Okay, my
Westbrook.
video almost
The
done.
Clippers also making some changes.
I did good.
Marjanovic checked in for Harrell, and it's Scott in for Tobias Harris. Now, here's
Fuck.
Scott. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's the great one, down by 15.
Yep.
And the rejection by
Okay,
Marjanovic.
Y'all see how I'm gonna do it now.
Over in the corner, Beverly. No good with the triple.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Now, here's Felton from deep. Cranes it.
There you go, Phil.
Felton has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Williams kicks to Marjanovic. Williams against Felton.
We're going to get our first W.
Williams finds Gallinari. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The pass to Diallo.
Come on, man.
Scott pulls it in.
Not sure of the thought process.
Make the damn
that
shot.
One. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And that one drops for him. The Great One's got his second basket.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Back to Williams. There's the 3. It's rebounded by the Great One.
There we go.
The Great One's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's good, and
There we go.
lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Raymond Felton.
I'm not sure who was
Man
supposed
to
to
man.
be on him that possession.
Watch the back door, goddammit.
Neither did the defenders.
Here's Marjanovic. Well, and the Clippers miss again. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was
Yeah! Now we silky smooth, baby.
also in the association.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3".
Come on, let's get this
wingspan,
W. I'll
great
put this on
bounce.
YouTube,
If
baby.
he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
Here's Williams following the score by Oklahoma City.
3rd quarter, fight back breathing, baby. Watch the pick.
6 to shoot.
I got your back, Phil. I'm going to smack this shit to the Jesus.
Back to Scott. That drops.
Damn.
Comes off an assist from Williams. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Them
He can be a
motherfuckers.
forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an
Them
eye on
niggas
him.
silky
Now a
smooth,
timeout
ain't they,
called by
goddamn?
Oklahoma City. Steve, when you look
Yeah,
back at your
silky
career,
smooth nigga.
which years do you remember playing your best
All them
brand of
silky.
baseball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger,
Silky
you feel
ass nigga,
you
silky.
have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with
Silky
that
ass
athleticism.
nigga.
I think my best run was about a
Motherfucker.
5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
Oh, he's killing it when you in the league, sees me. Yeah, plenty of holes. Plenty of holes. Uh-huh. Well, like he balling because he got a block. I don't want to get no copyright for
Some
that.
changes. Alex Abrinas comes in for Diallo.
I'm on the
And
bench.
Dennis Schroeder subbed in for
Fill out that
Raymond
work.
Felton.
Okay, go.
Gortat's checked in for Los Angeles.
Flip push.
Under
Okay.
trailing by 9.
Come on, flip it. Flip it, nigga.
Schroeder looking around to the wing on the left. Grant gets a wide open look.
There you go, big boy.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Come on.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Right. Don't throw my numbers up there, nothing like that. Don't be broadcasting my shit, cuz.
He kicks
What's
it to
wrong with
Scott.
him, man?
A 3. And again,
Fuck.
Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of his own.
Here's Abrinas. No points in the game yet for him. And that one's good. Noel.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get
The
numbers, man.
chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clippers leading by 10.
I got to put my stamina up there.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. And that's collected by the Great One. The Great One's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Noel passes to the Great One. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Numbers, baby.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Marjanovic. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope. We may see his role evolve over the next few years.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Schroeder kicks to Robertson. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Williams. No good from the great one. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Damn.
Drills the three-pointer.
And since
okay, get them niggas back in here, man. I'm out of gas. Drink up in here.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Rear passes to the great one. Poked away.
This was nice. They got a nice little team, man.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Doc Rivers got rid of all the motherfuckers, even his damn son. He was like, Daddy, no. He was like, get your ass out of here. What the fuck? I heard that sound effect. That shit was greasy, wasn't it?
The first one falls.
Okay, I'm getting some drink. Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul. You a motherfucking thug, nigga. They're bullshitting with your motherfucking self. I ain't simulating because I ain't missing my 1,000.
No good on the second free throw.
You get it right.
Outside Williams.
1-5 to start the season.
With 1 on the clock. Off target with that shot. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
I'm gonna fuck around and play all 82 damn games. Yeah, all my motherfucking VC, goddamn. I think as I simulate, do I get my VC? I'm gonna try that shit next. We gotta get some W's, man. We can't go out like this.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on
this
pass.
We're going to simulate half of the motherfucking season.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
I ain't thirsty for VC like that. I'll buy some motherfucking VC, goddamn. It's always good.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. By 14.
So after this, we're going to
setting the floor for the Clippers.
Win or lose.
Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Scott is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Gortat in at the center position. Yeah. The shot by George, wide open. Nice spin off the left rim and in. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Okay, I'm done with the episode.
Beverly against Schroeder.
I did that in a major way, baby.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it.
I'm going to call this first my part game.
And the Clippers lead by 16.
I mean, blowing past the defense, Patrick Beverly gets up and down the court in a blink.
Schroeder kicks to Abrinas.
Third my part game. Well.
Pass to George.
Okay, so that's done.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he was one of many big names in free agency this past summer. Paul George, a huge part of that. But, you know, Greg, he didn't take long to make his decision.
Gentlemen, he expected George to maybe jump to the Lakers. Had been saying it was his dream to play in L.A. for over a year. But credit Westbrook and the Thunder. They won him over. He was one of the first signings in free agency to re-up with OKC.
Also Westbrook in for Alex Abrinas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat.
All I gotta do is get a screenshot of this fucking thing.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
The thumbnail.
Los Angeles leading by 14.
I got no time to do the simulation again. I'll probably play one more. Well, that's what we're gonna do. That's the game plan.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Harris kicks to Beverly. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nailed from three-point land.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here is Harris. And the rejection by Noel. It's Schroeder with the drive. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Beverly with the ball. Outside, Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Harrell. Over Noel. And it's the Clippers scoring again. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Oh, well, here, I'm come back.
And here's George from 13 again, Oklahoma City.
He's done his job tonight, scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Clippers leading by 14.
Probably can come back.
Pass to Harris.
Them niggas sterile now. Right away go, I'm assimilating so we get some W's.
And he could not get that one to
Don't go out like
Not
that.
a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be
It's on them. Them niggas need to play better.
And the defender there,
no
a
better than
little
that
out
shit.
of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
I'm trying to get my shit together. You know, it's on them. They bullshitting with they pimping, not me. Them niggas. They know better than that shit.
That's good from Harris.
Crazy for Tobias Harris after signing a massive
I'm like,
$64
Carmelo.
million contract in 2015. He was traded just a
Don't put it
few
on me,
months later.
goddamn.
Doesn't happen like that very often.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked
Don't
in for
put it on
Dennis
me,
Schroeder.
goddamn.
And the Clippers with a change here, too.
know better than that shit.
Gallinari's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Now here is Harris. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Back to Harris.
Something.
Down low. Here's Beverly. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Westbrook kicks to Noel. Grant outside. The pass to George.
He getting blowed
Oklahoma
out.
City moving it
3
around.
game loss at the crib.
Unloads from 13. And a
Some
little
board,
luck
man.
that time, but it drops. Westbrook 5 points now this quarter.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking into the defense from that spot on the floor.
Gallinari against George. Stolen by George. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Robertson. And that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
So much sharper, so
11
much more
points.
efficient with this shot this half.
Razzle.
Just taking what the defense allows.
Westbrook against Beverly. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
And George kicks to Grant. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside Williams, left side Harris. Shoots over Grant, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got 13 points in the second half.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Westbrook against Beverly. From about 16, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gallinari surveying the D. In the corner, it's Harris. Beverly against Westbrook. Lock at 6. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Took him no time at all on that one. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Harris against Grant. Harris's shot is off.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Westbrook, a shot's good on the assist by Jordan. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Westbrook with the steal. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Passes it to Harris. Back to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. Under trailing by 8 to the inside. Here's George. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Hey guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Now here's Harris. Shot clock at 6.
Stop that nigga.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
There we go, baby.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. For the 3. And again, Oklahoma with the triple.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Williams. Teardrop shot, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Got a piece of it.
What the fuck is that boy doing?
Outside Williams. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Harris. 5 to shoot. That one a little long.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Now here's Williams. Count the bucket.
Motherfucker.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet loop.
The Greatlands checked in for the Thunder. And Los Angeles will get a change here as well. Scott's checked in. That's good from Williams.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Now here's Westbrook. Goes back up. No good from the great one.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Not my fault.
Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Not my
They're
fault.
down by 6. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Tobias Harris.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The 3 from George. That one doesn't go. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Just probably tally up my shit. I already got one of them damn badges. Okay, so now we finna assemble. All the way to like December, damn it, or January. Get some W's. Can't take all losses now. Come on, that's Russell now. We gotta get in the motherfucking playoffs, Jack. There we go. That's looking right. We're on winning streak now. Yeah, I can't be playing for no scrubs, goddamn. Shit. You know that's real. Oh, cool. Oh, man, December. I should have played that Bulls game, though. How far we going now? Fuck. That's it? Okay. Oh, it's still some on. Okay. So now let's take a look. I can't look at the stats. All these stats. There we go. Okay, standings. Conference. Let's see where we at now. Are we even in this motherfucker? Oh, okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We in the playoffs, nigga. See, I told you. We're gonna start off like that. Alright. Division wise, second. And we gotta play them. Okay, that's dope. Now, let's take a look at take a look at my player. Well, we can't look at that. Let's take a look at the attributes and see if they give me some chippers. Give me any chippers? No, they ain't give me shit for that bullshit I just pulled, that stunt. So, I'll spend all them racks on that stamina. I ain't drop my stamina. No. Spend all that little bread. Oh man, for that little shit. Oh, ain't serious. I'm serious about his pimping. Okay. I see you, little daddy. Fuck it, let's go. That leveled me up to something else? No, it didn't. Okay, we're gonna play one more game. Oh, and the video ready too. Oh, my dick. We're gonna play one more game. We're about to play against Denver. 2 days before my birthday.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. For Oklahoma City, they come into this game following a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And in tonight's matchup, we'll get to watch AI, went undrafted out of college, even after leaving early. Shaq, how did every team pass up on this guy?
I have a confession, Ernie.
Oh, are you going to answer my question, or are you going to do a confession?
I have a confession.
Okay.
I want to hear this.
On social media, they called me a liar, and I confess, I am a liar. So can I be honest right now?
Yeah.
I can be honest.
Yes.
Honestly, he wasn't ready. It's hard to draft a guy who needs that much development, and that's the truth and nothing but the truth.
That sounded like partly an answer and partly like some kind of a cathartic kind of a getting something off your chest.
I don't know what cathartic means, but if that's good, then yeah.
It was cleansing for you.
We'll just say words.
Yeah, sorry. Can't hide that. Look, I went to the University of Georgia and I can't hide it.
Cathartic.
Cathartic. But a lot of great players in the NBA have gone undrafted, you know. You got Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin. The list goes
Boy,
on.
it must have been very boring. They started playing the music before you were done.
I know.
We ain't heard none of this shit either.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey, you got this.
Yeah. God, that noise. Fuck off. Man, with them niggas, man. How we gonna do that shit, man? Okay. This should be a better game right here. Okay, now they can talk. Oh, what the fuck they gonna do? You did.
Standing 6'11", number 24, Mason Why. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 5, Will Barton. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Paul Millsap. Starting at point guard, at 5'9", number 0,
Yeah, we in this shit.
Isaiah Thomas. The other guard, at 6'3", number 14, Gary Harris. Our head coach for your home team is Mike Malone. Once again, your Denver Nuggets.
The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands. They prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And of course, Jamal Crawford, proudly wearing the Oklahoma City for the first.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams, and it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period.
Come on, y'all.
I think most really good teams will admit it that they
Put a hand in this
focused
motherfucker face,
because
man.
they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
Now, here's Thomas. His last outing, 16 points for him. He kicks the Millsap. 5 on the clock. back to Thomas from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yep, and that's not a winning performance. I mean, you got to tighten up the defense moving forward if you're going to get some W's.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now, here's Thomas, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And, you know, there you see the end, sensing when his man is free and then getting the ball there on time.
George against Barton. George, no good.
Yeah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Robertson finds George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 7 points.
And, you know, that's one of George's go-to shots. He's a three-point shooter who spaces the floor well.
Millsap looking it over. And the basket is good. Millsap's got his first basket. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. George dishes to Adams, poked away, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Okay, 7-7.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
Y'all see the.
And Patterson kicks to Westbrook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thomas, Millsap in the corner. It's Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Gary Harris coming into the league, I think a lot of people thought he'd just be a Velcro guy. He's a smaller guard who plays with intelligence and great effort, but he's a lot more than that, folks. This guy has
finishing up on my video.
Good shot.
The edits and all that shit. Ripping that.
That's good from Harris. And talking about Harris, that huge contract extension he signed, it really shows how valued a player he is.
Yeah, he's a two-way guy, Kevin. I mean, he's improved every year. He's got the fundamental foundational skills that I think will lead to a very long career. He's accountable, he's humble, he's a low-maintenance guy.
He doesn't get the second one.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
And George gets it to go.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Barton against George. Barton kicks to Plumlee. Denver passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. Here's Westbrook. And
come on, cuz. That's what I'm talking about.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Patterson against Thomas. And that one drops. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Plumlee with the rebound. Left side, Harris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the
okay,
way
I'm at the scorer's table.
There's any breathing room from the mid-range. He's excellent in that space.
And George kicks to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. 7 points for Russell Westbrook. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Barton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. In the corner, it's Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got 6.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Robertson. He's still scoreless
Okay,
so
I'm
far
coming
in
in.
this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A different look for Denver. Trey Lyles comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Porter subbed in for Will Barton. The Thunder also changing it up. Noel comes in for Patrick Patterson. And the great one subbed in for Robertson. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone.
I might have a better
Must have won his
output.
second game of the season against this team, and the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetrations. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. We'll see who wins that battle. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Noel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 13 feet away. They get it back. Adams. And
There we go.
there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Thomas against Westbrook.
Zeke.
Thomas kicks to Harris. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
Nice looking outside
Ooh,
stroke by
man.
Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's the great one, guarded by Harris. Rejected by Harris.
Speed's starting to get fast.
Pass to Thomas. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
And you know, last
Razzle.
year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in three-pointers made, 7th in three-point percentage.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the great one, guarded by Harris. Now the pass to Noel. Here's the great one, rejected by Harris. 125 left in the first quarter. And makes it off the glass. Harris has got 11 points.
Harris, a decent ball handler, continues to work at improving that part of his game.
Westbrook passes to the great one. Back to Westbrook. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's the great one. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Outside Thomas. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead. Westbrook passes to the great one. George finds Westbrook. Here's the great one, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Harris. They push it up, 4 on 3. Takes the 13-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely
No, we
the
don't.
momentum is with them.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Okay, man.
Earlier, we had a chance to sit down with AI and asked him about his time in the G League.
That shit was great.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the G League is tough. You know, you're gonna learn a lot about what it takes to be a professional, and there isn't much room for error. You know, everyone on the roster is just as hungry as they come to make the name on as you, and it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
With that said, you know, it's a perfect situation to become the best player you can possibly be. So, respect for that.
And AI put up strong numbers during his G League stint, but Greg, he recognizes just how hard success can be there.
And the G League is getting better and better, Kevin, in terms of talent. AI hasn't had too hard of a time adjusting to the NBA pace, and that speaks volumes for the steps the G League has taken the past couple years.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of the game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Adams is out there with Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Crawford, and it's the great one in at the 2. Here's Schroeder. It's good.
Good shit.
Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Well, Dennis Schroeder showed he can handle high usage in an offense. Was the first option for the Hawks this past season. Even with defenses keyed in on him, he was able to average right around 20 points.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and Abrinas subbed in for the great one.
Okay. I can fuck around and do a vlog, goddamn. Yeah, let's do that.
On defense, the Nuggets, 6-point game.
We'll turn down.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And with Schroeder, he said he learned how to deal with all that extra defensive attention.
And being able to stay productive when dealing with the best opposing defender goes a long way in the NBA. Schroeder also managed to cut down on his turnovers while taking on more of a playmaker role. Strong year for him offensively, and I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to grow as a player.
And good that time. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And now the Nuggets, fast break, pushing it up. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Beasley. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets. Schroeder kicks to Crawford, and it's Abrinas in the corner. Crawford looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Patterson. And it's off from 3-point range. Beasley up top. And stolen by Noel. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. They can't get the first one. Fans can see what a team is doing on the court, but they can't see behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, you know, it varies from team to team. You know, you got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
Beasley, the pass to Plumlee.
Look at Mason Plumlee, he's a throwback big in my mind. You're not going to see him stretch the floor. That's not what he does. He has a hard time from the free throw line, certainly, but his size, effort, activity, really valuable to this team. Shoot two.
That's good from Plumlee. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Thunder trailing by 8. Crawford outside. Pass to Patterson. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your boy LC1, baby. LC1 to be exact to this. Hold on a second. Xbox mute. LC1, baby. LC1 to be exact, that is. AKA Illmatic 124. Reminds me of jersey number I wore when I was in high school. And my warm-up jerseys on the back of my motherfucking chair. Hey, what's up to my LC Nation, man? My LC gang. My LC crew. What's going on out there? Nothing you did what you did. But hey, man, as y'all can see from the title of the vid, man, the vid, y'all know what this is about, man. The Bears. It's gonna be the title of the vid. Listen to the Bears win over the Vikings. It's 12:30 in the morning. It's Monday morning, baby. Monday Night Raw. Yeah. That means good nookie. Yeah, you did. But anyway, man, I had to get this vlog in, man, because I got a lot of stuff edited and uploaded on my part episode for 2K19. This is the first K19 you did. The first episode. I'm 0-3, but this shit gonna be totally different. I'm gonna wait. I'm just getting the feel for it right now. I'm trying to get this vlog in before they try to sub me back in. You see? And yeah, I'm with the OKC Thunder on this game right here. But I told y'all that in the previous vlog, and it didn't go well. I got a 1-year deal with them. I get 1,000 VC for every game I play. So that's what it is. This is gonna be on YouTube tomorrow as well. But anyway, man, let's get back to the Bears game, man. Now I watched it, and they looking like the monsters of the Midway, boy. Them boys was out there clanging and banging, like the Ron said. They was clanging and banging and banging and clanging. You dig what I'm talking about, man? There was some serious hitting going on out there. And man, that boy Mac, they might call him Mac Truck. Oh Jesus, mother oil fight. He was getting straight to the quarterback with ease. And then the quarterback, man, Mitch Trubisky gonna be a great one, man. Already through the gate. I can see it right now, man. I can see. He got a lot of finesse. He got a little answers he got to work out. But overall, man, he gonna be a good. Y'all heard it here first. For real, we trying to get our first W too. Not our first, we already got that. But anyway, man, yeah. The Chicago Bears. I told y'all, man, this gonna be the new era of football. The new era of football. If they propel themselves as number 1 in the NFC. If they can do the Chicago Bears will go to the Super Bowl. When they play, they will rock that. Because the offense is starting to click. The quarterback is starting to gel. The defense is starting to meld together. Under strong. You did. Yeah. It's been a long time overdue. All praise to the greats, Walter Payton, Sweetness, the refrigerator, the Richard Dents. Okay. Yeah. Otis Wilsons, Lance Briggs, Urlacher, Singletary, Dave Dorson, rest in peace. You dig? A lot of great players that came through here. Rashard Salam, rest in peace for him. You dig? What was his name? They about to sub me back in the game doing a vlog? Oh hell no. That's ain't but $1.20 left. Tell you that. They wildin', wild as hell. But anyway, man. Yeah. Thomas Jones. You think what I'm talking about, man? I'm just giving you. Let him walk through here. Jimmy, man, Willie Goff. You think what I'm talking about, man? It was a lot of Neil Anderson. I'm Neil Anderson. I used to talk just like him. That's a great impression. Okay? I hope I'm not in the impression no more. Oh, Jesus. Mother, oh, hell Christ. Before I go to halftime, they wildin', cuz. Yeah, what the fuck going on over here? You dig, shit. I can't go out like Willie Lump, so I'm gonna get y'all getting some live gameplay here. And they got me throwing the ball in and shit. Now this flip play right here is kind of interesting. See, watch this. You gonna flip. Okay, I'm gonna run around. Look at that. I'm starting to learn the offense a little bit. You dig what I'm talking about? Starting to learn the offense. And if anybody watch it. Oh, the damn layup. Razzle. My main man. What's up, cuz? Recognize that game. I got 2 points right there, 2 rebounds. Come on, man. But my speed is a bit. Oh my God. Hazel, Mezzo, steps back. Nothing doing. That's defense. That's my. And this shit is on Hall of Fame, so that's why the reaction is like, why you got me taking the goddamn ball out, man? I don't got that ball, boy. Oh, you missed me, B. Yeah, we got it. Okay, now back to the vlog, man. Why they do that? Paul for saying nothing. But yeah, man, the Chicago Bears, man, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic, man. If they win the next 2 games, man, it's over. Even the announcers, they was like, oh my God, because the plays was off the chain. It's a different type of offense. They want to talk about versus the Ryan Turner shit. Ryan Turner shit was wrong. He was in with Lovie Smith. It was awesome. You think what I'm talking about? But man, they was running some good ass plays. I'm talking about, man, they was really fooling the defense. If y'all seen that shit, they was really fooling the defense, man. No, I gotta make this simplistic. I gotta make this right. Yeah, I'm gonna say reaction to the Bears versus the Vikings. Okay, yeah. I could do this on LC1 TV too. Y'all want me to do that? Let me know if y'all want me to do an episode of LC1 TV of the Bears beating the Vikings to be number 1 in the NFC. Not the NFC conference, but in the division. I gotta look and see where we at. But I think we number 1 in the NFC. But yeah, Chicago Bears, man. Yeah. Long time away. Shout out to my homeboy Ruben Flores at work, man, because he already had co-signed it. Man, the Bears gonna win the Super Bowl this year. And he was talking about this dude Mac before I even knew who the hell he was. He had the Bears had signed him and stuff, and he was like, man, we got Mac from Oakland Raiders and stuff. I was like, who the hell is Mac and stuff? He was like, man, we service. And I was like, oh man, he was like, man, we gonna win the Super Bowl with that dude. I'm like, for real? But I was like, I'm kind of concerned because I know the corners last year and stuff like that. You got to talk like that. I know the corners stuff last year, like, yeah, the corners from last year and stuff like that and everything and shit. They was kind of soft with Fugazi and shit. They was letting motherfuckers get the motherfucker in all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? But it seemed like they clicking pretty damn good. The defense. I still seen some little mistakes and stuff. They did let them score and stuff. So, yeah, you know. But overall, A+. But anyway, man. Hey man, it's your boy LC1, baby. LC1 to be exact, that is, AKA Illmatic 124. And when I was in high school, and my warm-up jersey was on the back of my motherfucking chair. And avoid slipping because they will get your motherfucking ass if you slip on that motherfucking banana pig. You want to talk about me? And like I always say, Church of Rev God, we gone. Before we leave, my LC Nation, my LC gang, I need y'all to like this video. Share this video. Comment on this video. Importantly of all, man, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn that notification bell button on to get more exclusive dope content from the Pimp Play Guest. Remember, guys, we going to 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Church in them.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Thomas. The shot's good from Westbrook's got 9.
I like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Westbrook against Thomas, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Harris, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
On the wing, George. Martin defending. Patterson can't get it to go.
S-Boss, unmute.
The weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Martin outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Harris kicks to Plumlee. Barton against George. 4 on the clock. Goes up with a stripe. Misses off the left iron.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 11.
Well, when we talk about poise, Paul George is excellent at finding ways to get his shots to fall in these moments, in part because he never seems to get out of himself.
Millsap finds Plumlee. Barton against Patterson. And off the prior, and in it goes. 8 points for Will Barton.
Nice job by Barton that time, using the pick and roll. He's somebody that you can depend on to make solid decisions.
Robertson the pass to Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19 already a physical specimen and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that bat.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
Trey Lyles checked in for Mason Plumlee. He hits the second from the line. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thomas with the ball. He's got 9. Shoots over Schroeder, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
That's an area of the court where Isaiah Thomas will kill you. He's a very good mid-range shooter.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nuggets leading by 13. Outside Thomas. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Schroeder against Thomas. Pass to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and you know, the ball moves faster than anybody's can, so that great ball movement and decision making, they're making all the right moves, Greg.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
The pass to Lyles. Outside Thomas. Millsap up top. Kicks to Harris. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. You know, Clark, when you think about it, all fans really care about is winning, and that's hard to pull off when you're the only star on your team. We see it all over the league.
You know, basketball is not tennis or golf. It's a team game, and one man can't win a championship
Okay,
by
man,
himself.
back in the damn
you
game.
Look at all the championship teams. They were
Right when I was about
championship
to edit.
teams, not driven by just one star
Wow.
player. And it's a blessing when you can play with other good players, and that's
Amazing.
what all good players desire to do at some point in their career.
True.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pelicans made some terrific plays. He scored 17 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He was just too much to handle off the bench in a very strong performance. Curious to see what he can do for an encore, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a terrific game for him. They'll be looking for more of the same tonight.
And I'd be surprised if he doesn't give it to them. He's in a very good frame of mind right now.
Yeah, you know what? His attitude, his confidence, everything is posted up on positive, and he'll be looking to build on the work he did the last time out for sure.
To the middle. It's stolen by Lyles. Shoots from 12. Drained for 2 points. And it's 8 points for Beasley. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Take your time, girls. Do your thing. I mean, y'all probably heard me in the background when I was doing a vlog for tomorrow on the Bears, man. The win over the Minnesota Vikings tonight. That was a good game if y'all didn't see it. It was on NBC, eh? That was tight.
Thomas is checked in. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? Well, you look at the great one, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And we've really got a tremendous group of rookies this year. It's going to be exciting to see them vying for the coveted award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said, Greg. And they all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Passes to Porter. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Denver leading by 16.
No, one basket at a time.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Here's Porter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one
Amazing
more
how these
coming up.
motherfuckers looking all their damn
How about
shots.
the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought,
Gracious.
without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Bad motherfucker.
And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic from mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. He's all alone. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. 1:12 left to play in the third. To the paint, it's deflected. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Morris with the ball. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the great one, guarded by Porter.
Otto Porter
Inside. And that one's good. Noel's got 7.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Morris outside. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Thomas kicks to Porter. To the inside. Outside for Thomas. Clock is at 3. Lets it go with a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And so it's Denver with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Oh. Damn.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. A great one out there with Felton. And it's Robertson in at the small forward position. Here's Thomas. That one misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Left side, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Porter's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. Felton the pass to the great one. Here's Robertson, guarded by Porter. Commissioner Adam Silver believes, Clark, that the NBA will see its first female head coach sooner than later. What do you think?
I think it'll happen. I'm not sure exactly if it'll be sooner. I think it'll be a little time because the pipeline, I think, has to be established to where you have some candidates. And you very well could have candidates now that may not have coached in the NBA that could possibly move into a head coaching role. But I think the progression to that would require, I think, more female assistant coaches before there's a comfort level with moving in that direction from an owner standpoint.
So nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Patterson inside, covered by Lyons. Offensive rebound, Adams. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket
More touches
in
I
the
get.
paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That's good for Thomas on the assist.
These niggas don't play no fucking defense.
Harris has got 3 assists
That
in
I
the
do
game.
know.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Well, I know the offense, and then I know the team. They hustle. You know, these motherfuckers, they lackadaisy, they lazy, man. Fucking. Take your time.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Trey Lyons. And then for Oklahoma City, George is checked in for the great one. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton.
Thank you. These real niggas don't give a fuck, nigga.
Here's Robertson. He kicks it to Patterson. Over Millsap. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
Plumlee finds Harris. They double him with George, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. Millsap dishes to Thomas. Back to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Thomas, good.
And you know, the attitude of Thomas is aggressive and assertive, and he does not let good defense dissuade him.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Robertson, guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Robertson the pass to George. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Now the feed to Porter. Stolen by George. Here's Robertson, guarded by Harris. Robertson kicks to George. You look at rebounding now, Clark. Teams relying less on one guy and more on collective team rebounding, especially, it seems, on the defensive end.
Yeah, and you think about it, Kevin, with the space and pace game, positionless basketball, if you will, or versatile basketball that takes place, more guys are spread out and away from the goal. Bigger guys are not always camped in the lane, so everybody's got to rebound the ball, more so today than in past decades, because, again, the three-point shots are coming at a rapid rate. Longer rebounds are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
And that one's good. Millsap.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Millsap, and he gets it back. Outside, Porter. Inside. Harris outside. Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Westbrook kicks to George. Average value of an NBA team, Clark, over $1 billion, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, but the league wasn't always so healthy and always thriving the way it is now.
Yeah, every business goes through periods of prosperity and challenge. The league, NBA, no different. Early 80s, there were real struggles and challenges. Then there was a real bump as we got into the late 80s and into the 90s. Plateaued a bit, and now we're on a great ascension, but the players and the league have really worked well together to bring the league to a greater level of popularity and success in this time period now. And you can't discount the big money from TV contracts. That fuels the fire quite a bit as well.
I took another W. I mean, an L.
Porter finds Thomas.
Because they didn't do their job, and, you know, I kind of...
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
They try to put me in the damn game.
You've got to always be in control
this the last
of your
one for the
emotions.
night, fellas.
Great frustration
hey,
right
man,
there.
if
And I
y'all
agree with
new,
you.
man, follow me.
Self-control
Subscribe
of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Crawford comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Abrines subbed in for Robertson.
About the Bears winning over the Vikings. Yep.
Wyden kicks to Morris.
And after this
over Westbrook.
Out of here.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And
George with the bucket.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Wyden passes to Millsap.
My computer acting up, and I can't have that. Need my music, baby.
Beasley outside.
Oh, shit.
Here's Leiden, defended by George. Stolen by George.
So I
this
got
one for three. Drains the three-pointer.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
For the morning
vlog, by 18.
Coming up with this shit right here.
Morris kicks to Beasley.
Yeah. If I help my watch hours, this shit.
13 feet away. The Nuggets with another miss. Thunder have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Crawford, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We're coming in the game.
And Jamal Crawford closing in on 39 years of age. Clark, he doesn't look like he's aged a day.
He does not. Baby-faced assassin. This guy is so good and so smooth. And you're right, he's been an ageless wonder. Great maturity, a really good teammate, and obviously an outstanding scorer. I think he'll be playing this way and looking like he looked 10 years from now, Kevin.
Yeah, that's how my move I do.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
I'm about to be 42. So, yeah, man. That's that number to know. You take care of yourself. That's it. Simple.
And he makes both free throws.
I'll tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Outside Thomas.
Hey, who's watching though?
Pass to Porter. Over Crawford. And it's off the back rim. No good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's the great one, guarded by Harris, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. George is checked in. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
There we go.
That free throw good from
Oh, they have a
great
six
one.
with their ass anyway.
All free
I
throws
bet you get the
good
hell off
from the
this
great
damn
one.
thing.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Thomas against Westbrook. Right side, Thomas. Plumlee dishes to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. That's down the hatch. That's one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Gary.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about
Rain
luck.
for the money, go for the whole
overall shot selection was better.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Gary Harris.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
It's Crawford on the wing, guarded by Porter. Here's the great one. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Another shot. He lays it in.
For the money, go for the
Hey, you can see these with your eyes closed or blindfolded. So close, so deep inside. Great bucket.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is
they
on
fall for
display offensively.
2
having us
difference
lose
between
like
shot
this,
clock and game
bring him in the game late.
Beasley, here we go. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Patterson kicks to Crawford. Over Porter. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this.
Well, I got my VC though.
Good competition, but the
1,000 VC they got to pay me every game.
Stay focused, I think, made the
So we're gonna ride this dish until the wheel fall off.
Becoming a good team
That's what I have about 30-40,000
at home, and they really seem to relish in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Don't play with my phone, let my
the
VC
NBA
stack
on
up.
2K
My
Sports.
triple stack up.
See you next time.
Oh man. Oh, I forget. Oh, this should hurry up. How much chippers? Oh, how much chippers?
Definitely.
They're about to talk or what? They're talking in the hallway. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here, man. It's your boy LCD1, baby. LCD1 to be exact. That is, a.k.a. Elmatic124. And not the motherfucking game numbers, man. My actual jersey number I wore when I was in high school. My warm-up jerseys on the back of my motherfucking chair. Like I always say, man, keep it pimping. And avoid slipping because they will get your motherfucking ass if you slip on that motherfucking banana peel. You think I'm talking, man? And like I always say, church from the Reverend God, we going into 5. Before we leave, shout out to my LC Nation, my LC Gang Gang. If y'all like this video, share this video, comment on this video, man. And most importantly of all, man, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell button on to get more exclusive dope content. I'm a pen play against us, all about mine, baby. And like I always say, church from the Reverend God, we going into 5, a 4, a 3, from the locker room, a 2, a 1, church.